All right, guys, we are back live for another episode of Muscle Discord. And thank you guys for joining me this evening as we have a lot of updates. This is Olympia week. Like I said, I'm going live every evening leading into the Olympia, and tomorrow is showtime. Tomorrow is men's open bodybuilding prejudging classic 212. I'm excited for this, guys. I cannot wait. It's like Christmas. It's coming up tomorrow, and it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. What a crazy day today. I just want to recap. We had the press conference. I did that live, and we saw real time the bullshit that took place today for the live stream. And guys, I don't understand why they didn't show the height and weight for the live stream. But it didn't make any sense. It made it worse. Them not showing the height and the weight. So I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off at the pro league for playing these games and just making it worse. It's a terrible PR nightmare what happened today, and with Mike Sommerfeld. Now you see the graphic for this said Mike Sommerfeld lied to us, and now did he purposely lie to us? You know, a lot could be said about that. A lot could be said about him having to drop 14 pounds to make weight. 14 pounds. And this is like, I don't know where he's pulling that weight from, but it's quite ridiculous. Okay, so this is supposedly now, is this the actual footage of them?
All right, you guys. First off, his feet are completely flat on the ground, and they made this man have flat hair. So I hope you brushed it afterwards. Congratulations, you made height and weight. I don't know why people still don't believe it. Post the video, or else you didn't make height.
Yes. So here it is.
First off, his feet are completely flat on the ground, and they made this man have flat.
So yeah, we just wanted to see his actual weight. Why the fuck couldn't they do the live stream on this? Why couldn't they show this? Why post shit after the fact? Well, you can see Ramon is really stretching up there to make the height. You see Mike here. Now, guys, get your questions in the chat. Make sure you vote in the poll as well. Okay, the question is, do you think Mike Sommerfeld cheated? Now, this is cheated last year. 59% of you say yes, he did cheat. Okay, 20% of you say no, he didn't cheat, and 22% of you say I blame the pro league for this debacle that we have happening today. At the end of the day, it does come down to the federation. The federation, they're in charge. They do the heighting. They do the weight. They didn't do it right last year, and now we can see the repercussions of not doing it right last year. Right? But the whole cheating thing or lying thing or knowing what his actual, and he didn't, there was a video out there that he said he was already shorter. I think Dennis James was in the video with him, and he's like, yeah, I'm actually this 173 or something, but I'm saying 176 or 178 or something like that. So that's what I'm saying. He knew that he wasn't in the correct weight class, right? And he was taking advantage of the flawed measuring system. He was taking full advantage of it. Knowingly, Mike knew what he was doing. And now that you see the measuring stick is pressed down to his scalp, he didn't make weight. So what does that mean, guys? What does that mean for the people that competed against him last year, that weighed in properly, that heighted it in properly? Is that fair to them? He had an advantage over those people. It looks like a 14-pound advantage over those people. Or whatever, 8, 10, whatever it is, that's a lot of extra weight. So to me, it's not a good look for Mike Sommerfeld, regardless of the mistakes that the Pro League made when measuring him. And he's not the only one. You saw Michael DeBow, he had to drop 7 pounds. So he must have done the same thing last year too. It's not just Mike. It's a bunch of these guys taking advantage of the system. People say cbum took advantage of the situation with his hair. Was he actually the correct weight? Was cbum actually the correct weight all these years? Now we'll never know. So I'm just there he is. We're going to see what he even looks like. Dino looks big. I honestly think Dino is either going to win or Terrence Ruffin is going to win. I think Mike is probably going to be somewhere in third or fourth, because he's not going to look the same. He's going to look smaller. He's going to look more depleted. So these were just posted 48 minutes ago, guys. These are exclusive new imagery coming out of the weigh-ins. You got Logan Franklin right at the top of the head. Right there. That's how it should be done. He made weight, no problem. He didn't have to. You know, Logan was telling the truth. You know, the guys that are telling the truth are the ones that are okay, and they don't have to they're not, dropping 5-6 pounds because they were scamming the system last year. So, Logan's cool. He's cool. I got respect. I trust Logan. Michael DeBow and Mike Sommerfeld, not so much. Those are the guys that had to drop weight that are in the top 5. Or in the top guys at Classic Physique. Dino, respect. He's cool. He did he's not trying to cheat the system. Good. Because what if Dino had to drop 7 pounds because he was too tall for his weight? Didn't happen to Dino. Happened to Mikey boy. He took advantage of the system. Not cool. Not cool. Well, this is the Mr. Olympia. These guys are killing themselves to get on the stage. And you got a 14-pound advantage over these motherfuckers? Are you kidding me? Mike Sommerfeld? Are you proud of that? Neil Hill as his coach, are you proud of that? You guys knew this shit. You knew. That's why Neil Hill was having a conniption fit. Screaming and yelling. Oh, you guys do this last week. 1 week you give us this notice. No wonder he was so mad. He knew they were busted. He knew he was going to have to drop weight. Logan Franklin, all smiles. Grego, no problems. That's how it's done. That's how it should have been done. That's your actual height. The top of your real body, your physical body, not hair. Where you can, at your own discretion, grow your hair as long and high as possible to extend your weight. Shame on the Pro League for not fucking just doing this in the first place. Like, what the fuck? Why was the judge standing right there while Mike Sommerfeld was getting weighed in and heighted in, and they just tapped the top of his head, just a little top of the hair, just a little tap. Oh, that's good. Oh, good. That's good. Next. No, they should have did what they're doing right here. Why didn't they do that? What were they trying to do? Were they just trying to make Mike get in at a heavier weight? That's what it looks like. Maybe they colluded in this. Maybe there's collusion. as we'd say in the Trump administration. Maybe there was collusion. Okay. Was there collusion between the Federation and Mike Sommerfeld? There could have been collusion. And the hair gel. Sorry, let me turn this on for you guys. Yeah, and did you notice that his hair was the same, gelled up again? Maybe he was going to try and get away with it again. Did the same strategy of the hair gel. These guys should not come with hair gel. And what does Mike Sommerfeld do? Same old tricks. Hair gel. Stiff as a board hair. Trying to get away with it again. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want that guy to represent the classic physique division. Got the devil horns mustache. What the fuck? What look is that? A little weird. The devil? Is that what we're doing? Is that where classic's headed? Devil horn mustache. I may be a little bit hard. I'm just having a little fun with Mike. I mean, I got to bust his balls for playing the system as badly as he did. But I don't know, man. It's not a good look. Jose Ma, no issues. Good job, brother. Weighing in properly. Respect. Terrence Ruffin, no issues. I think he was 2 pounds underweight. I think the cap was 180. He was 178, I believe. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I do think he has, I don't know. He just has a different personality. He dissed Sean Ray and Chris Cormier. If the after weigh-in interviews, which everyone else was doing, Terrence and Dino, they openly said their weight right away. And what the fuck was up with the league not letting any cell phones or anything inside the measuring? They were trying to keep it secret, so no one knew anyone's weight or anything. It's weird. So good on Terrence. He weighed in properly. Oh my God. You can tell he was trying. You saw Logan's hair, you saw Dino's hair, normal hair, and then this guy got like 5 coats of hair gel in this. Maybe there's a little piece of cardboard underneath that hair. Didn't work this time though, Mike. Didn't work. And Breon, I was wondering about Breon, but I mean, it's just a little afro. You just got it's soft, so you can just push down on it. But they got Breon in there. I don't even know. I think I don't know what he measured at. All we know is the weight was 204. This is a weird year. I have it on. Well, that's right. I have to make my prediction for you guys. Let me get my spreadsheet. Thank you for reminding me, Trent. Let me get this open here. Let me sign out. I'm in the wrong account. Right. I'm going to open my spreadsheet. We're going to do the predictions together. I'm going to ask ChatGPT for a final update so we can, go off of what ChatGPT thinks Thursday before prejudging where things are headed. But yeah, if something weird is probably going to happen. I think there's a possibility that Nick Walker could win. I don't want that to happen, honestly. I just don't. I think it could be second, third, fourth, fifth. But first, Nick, it doesn't seem right for him to win. We got an update with Good Vito. He looks ridiculous. I may have to change my prediction on that. So I'm just going to go through these guys again, and then I'm going to update my predictions with these latest updates here. Good Vito looks very good, but he's like an illusionist, Vito. He looks bigger than he actually is, and then he's weak in the back shots, and then he's got good quads and good biceps, but weaker in the chest. He's not a good poser, so he can't really display his physique properly. So he loses there. So I don't have good Vito in my top 10, but I could be wrong. I would have, yeah. Yes, but I understand that, Dino. What's up, brother? Dino's been riding with me from the beginning of the channel. Says it's not cheating at all. You should do all you can within the rules. It's like I get it. If you can pay no taxes, pay no taxes. I get it. But this is a little bit different, because you know what your actual height is, and you took, like, I get it. Like, what is Mike supposed to say? Guys, that's not my actual height. Please press down on the top of my scalp so I can be, my real height and be less weight and smaller on stage. He's not going to do that. He's going to, obviously, he took advantage of the system. That's my question to you guys, and that's why I have it in the poll. Do you think Mike Sommerfeld cheated? 54% of you, the majority, think yes. Yes, he cheated. Maybe that's the Brazilian fans in here. I don't know. 19% say no, he didn't cheat. So majority of the vote has Mike as a cheater. Now, that's bad PR for Mike. That's why I said he's all fucked up. He's done. He can't represent Mr. Olympia Classic Physique title. It's not a good look. And you think the Brazilian fans are going to be upset just because of the measuring thing? You wait until Mike Sommerfeld wins. There will be riots in the streets of Brazil. It's not going to be good if that happens. So we're going to see. Because they're going to be like, nah, man, no. I just don't know how Mike's even going to look with the weight drop. Sure, he's probably carving up right now. Let's see it. Let's take a look here. I haven't seen much of Samson. I want to maybe go check Samson. You saw that at Derek already. Everyone's being kind of quiet. No one's really. Nick isn't posting. Now, I heard there's a Mr. Olympia video, like documentary, and that Samson is the feature in the film. So is that an indication that they want Samson, he's going to win it this year? I don't know. And my prediction is for Samson to win. Yeah. Man, I don't know. I think look at Samson there. Yeah, I might keep my prediction the same with Samson. Okay, let's just wait. What is he saying here? Let's wait. Go back. Pause it. Let's get an update from Samson.
Guys, good morning. How you doing? Happy Thursday. And yes, it is begun. Oh yeah, Road into the O has officially started.
Let's go, Samson.
Today, we had the Adlis registration yesterday, man. That was really nice. And yes, I am number 20. I'll be the last guy to walk out on that stage. As usual, Mr. Olympia is always the last one out. So I'm excited for that. That's going to be really cool. So 20 guys, and I am number 20. So that's hot. But today, we got the press conference this morning. It's happening at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, yeah. So that's about 3 hours from now. No. Yeah, 3 hours from now. So We just had breakfast and we're going to head out.
Samson looks comfortable.
Head out to the show and get ready for the press conference this morning. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I can already see where this is gonna be going, but that's gonna be fun. I want to watch it, so I'm.
Press conference was shit.
Popcorn and sit down and enjoy this one.
Thank you, brother.
Because I can see that it's gonna be a good press conference. I can tell you right now, it's gonna be heated. So yeah, you don't want to miss the press conference this morning.
Brian, so tomorrow morning is here. I'll show you the guys the schedule here. You're going to get all the updates here, guys. I'll keep you in the loop. Let's go. Okay, schedule. So you guys don't miss anything. Friday morning. I'm going to show you guys here. Okay. So that's the finals. Now I'm just going to share my screen here. Thanks, Brian, for the donation. Any donation, guys, I appreciate it. Gonna go back here. So Friday prejudging. All right. Friday prejudging. Friday morning, October 10th, 9:30 a.m. We're gonna have the Fitness Olympia 212 Keon figure, women's physique, Miss Olympia wellness. So I will be doing the Friday prejudging, but just for 212. So it shouldn't be that long of a Friday morning show for me. I'm not going to cover any of the women's classes. So that's Friday morning, guys, prejudging. And then men's open bodybuilding prejudging. So Friday at 6 p.m., you're going to have the 212 finals, Keon, Clarita battling it out. You're going to have the Mr. Olympia prejudging, 6 p.m., guys. 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay? Put it in your calendar. I will be doing it. It's going to be insane. ChatGPT is going to be excited for this. ChatGPT is getting riled up for this. A lot of pressure on ChatGPT to perform. Okay? Where's the classic? Is that tomorrow? Maybe classic is prejudging and Saturday. Yeah, let me check this for you guys. Oh yeah, it is Saturday. So classic prejudging Saturday morning. You got 9:30 a.m. start time. Classic physique is on Saturday. Prejudging men's physique prejudging bikini and wheelchair. 9:30 a.m. on Saturday, and then the finals. Super Bowl, men's Mr. Olympia finals, men's physique, and classic physique Saturday night finals. It's going to be good, guys. It's going to be good. Okay, so let's go back to my predictions. I'm going to update my predictions. Let's go back to Samson. Let's get an update. If you guys haven't seen the stories, I haven't actually seen the stories until right now. So
it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to be there. I'm going to be there watching as well. I'm going to be in it, but I'm more interested in watching than actually.
Samson is. I love Samson. I love him.
But yeah, so we got back from the registration yesterday and we started carving up, and I'm already full. Yes,
he's already full.
He did not. It took 2 meals.
Wow. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Samson Dauda. He's already full, guys. He filled up already. And when Samson's full, he's full. He's big, he's round. And if he is in better condition and he's saying he's getting full already Thursday, I think I'm going to keep my prediction with first place intact. I think I'm going to keep Samson Dauda in first place in my prediction because with the shape, symmetry, the quads, the sweep, he's got a good back, decent hamstrings, good side chest pose, side tricep pose, decent ab and thigh pose, most muscular crazy. If Samson is more conditioned, guys, should be locked in. Should be locked in. The judges said, hey, Samson, Just come a little bit more conditioned, brother. Just come a little bit more conditioned, and it's yours. You can keep it as many years as you want to come on the stage. So Samson seems happy. He seems right. Let's keep listening here.
It really doesn't take much for me to carb up. It really doesn't. That's why we leave it to the last minute to do it. 2 big meals, and I'm almost feeling like I'm about to pop. So it doesn't take a lot for me. And this is why we can afford to keep me completely low all through my diet, all through prep. It sucks and it's hard, but we can afford to stay on low carbs all through the diet. And we know that the minute I introduce any kind of high carbs, my body grabs onto that thing immediately and I start to grow and I just start to blow out. So, yep, I'm already full enough right now.
Already
full. I'm
full.
going to now ease up the meals for the rest of the day today and then dry out. This is me. This is how I've always been. Mel figured this out years ago, how little carbs I actually require.
Hey,
So,
brother. Big boy. Now, was I talking mad shit about Samson, or was I coming down on him on his conditioning? So much so, but now you see Samson Dauda got the backlash for the conditioning, especially got it from me. That's the only thing I ever hated him for, if you guys want to call constructive criticism, saying you need to come in better condition, is hating in this snowflake society we live in right now, where giving constructive criticism makes me a hater. Then okay, I guess I'll take that label. Did I ever say anything else about his physique? Did I not say that he could be a multi-time Mr. Olympia? But he needs to come in shape? But I'm like, oh, he's a hater because you didn't say he's going to win. So you're a hater because you're a Nick Walker hater because you don't think Nick's going to win. So you're a hater. Like, this is the level of immaturity we're here, guys. That's all it takes to be a hater nowadays. Saying good things about their physique and that they could potentially win the fucking Mr. Olympia. But because we don't have them winning this year, we're a hater. Okay. All right. That's where we're at nowadays. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Just wanted to put that on the record.
You know, that's since she's been prepping me when it comes to like peaking out for it, trying to get me full. That's never been a problem at all. Main thing is now we just want to maintain that dryness, and not having a lot of carbs in my system to keep me full makes it easier to control your dryness as well, because you don't need a lot of water to be pulled out because you didn't take a lot for it to get the food in the first place. So that one I'm already glad about.
All right, brother.
So
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Today, this morning, I'm gonna try to like obviously
it's all good.
Done. We got meet and greet later on this evening.
We're all in this together.
Well. So all the people that are at the show that are coming to meet the Olympians, that's gonna be happening this evening. The main goal for me today is try to stay off my feet as much as possible, because now is the point. Because now I do a lot of walking and I meet a lot of people, and it's trying to stay off my feet as much as possible so that my legs don't get sore by the end of the night. So tomorrow I don't have to then try to find somehow to sort that out. This is the main thing. So we're gonna try to sort of manage that. Did quite well last year. I think we got a high chair, so I could sit on a high chair while I meet fans, so I could be there for almost all evening and not really need to worry about that. We're probably going to do the same thing today, try to just lay off the feet, lay off standing for too long, because that builds up, and when that builds up in 24 hours, I won't be able to get the inflammation on my quads down.
I can say, I love, this is what I like about Samson too, is look at, he's telling us his whole system, what he's doing, how he's feeling, right? We don't get that from Hadi Choopan because he can't speak English. So it's like, I've been following Hadi Choopan all these years, but I don't know who he is as a man. I don't know his character. I don't know what he likes. I don't know what car he likes. I don't know what type of things he does. Like, we don't know anything about Hadi Choopan. And it's unfortunate. Like, right? We know about Nick. We know a lot about Derek. We don't know anything about Hadi Choopan. We know he has some kids. He's got a gym in Iran, and I don't know, but that's it. I've maybe heard Hadi say a word of English. Like, I don't know. So that's the unfortunate thing. And is Hadi Choopan going to win the Mr. Olympia and be the standard bearer for the brand of the? I don't think so, guys. I don't think he's going to win this year. There's a lot of factors that go into it when they pick a winner. Yes, they pick the best man, but they also factor in things like, well, is this guy going to represent our brand? Thanks, Brian. Is he going to be the best representative? And then people will say, well, Big Ramy's won it before. He didn't speak good English. And obviously Hadi Choopan's won it. He didn't speak any English. So I don't know. But maybe they're moving in a different direction now. And, you know, Hadi is kind of nearing the end of his reign. And to me, I've heard that this is going to be Hadi's last year. And that he's coming for it, his best ever. But this may be the end of the road for Hadi Choopan. I hope not, because he looks crazy still. So I hope he has a few more years left in him.
Fast enough, so we're trying to have that. So if you come into a meet and greet or meet the Olympia press conference and I'm sitting down and I don't get up, please don't take offense. There's a reason for it. I know it feels odd for me too when someone comes up to me and I don't stand up. It feels odd for me as well, but I've learned from lessons that I do need to sort of do that. So if you come to me and greet this today or throughout the weekend and I'm see it when you come meet me, just understand there's a reason for it. But yeah, with that said, yeah, we're about to get the day started. Thursday is on press conference day, meet the Olympians today. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun, man. Road to Olympia has officially begun. This is awesome.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go press conference. All right, we are all here. Here's a full house. Yes. And we're about to get going.
Man, Rubio, what a letdown. What a letdown with Rubio. We're going to take a look at Rubio. Man. And I was hyping up Rubio. I was like, he could be top 6. But yeah, I got that one wrong. Too much hype to Rubio. Too much hype. Speaking of Rubio, where did I see those photos? Was it in his stories? There we go. Pause it. Rubio. What are you doing, brother? Look at this. What a disappointment. What a disappointment. He looks worse than he did in his last 2 shows. Like, sometimes I wonder, these guys, they have all the money, they have the sponsorships, they have the whole country behind them. They come here to the US, to the Mr. Olympia. He's got all the muscle in the world on his physique. He's the biggest guy there. And he comes in like he didn't even prepare for the show. Like he didn't even step on a fucking treadmill. And you're showing yourself to the entire world on the Mr. Olympia stage. It's a Super Bowl on Saturday, guys. And this is what he is bringing. What a letdown, Rubio. What a letdown. Just all this genetic potential, throw it in the garbage can. I don't want to see it. I'm just so disappointed in Rubio. 16th place for Rubio. I'm going to call it right now. If he's lucky and he can drop 10 pounds of water, maybe he'll look a lot tighter on tomorrow. But this ain't good. This ain't it. That ain't it. Where's the lines? Where's the lines in the hamstrings? Yeah, maybe he doesn't like cardio. You just never know what is in the mind of some people, so I have to be respectful of maybe he broke up with his girlfriend and he's stressed out and something's going on in his life. We don't know sometimes. So you have to take that variable that something personally could be going on with him and he just didn't make it peaked properly for the Olympia. Who knows? He looks like he's happy dude. He's joking around in the videos and he's smiling and having fun. Looks like he's having too much fun. He should be suffering a little more, but anyways, it is what it is. He's young. Eventually, I'm sure he'll get his shit together. He did it for 2 shows. He won 2 pro shows this year. He's happy to be in the U.S. Okay, let's go to, because Belarus. Oh, there's an update right there. All right, Belarus, look at there. Got the glutes. Okay. Where do you guys think Belarus is going to place? I'm going to make my predictions. He looks really good. Can he beat Nick Walker? Is this enough to beat? I don't know. The back may be a little bit shallow compared to Nick. What do you guys think for Belarus? I like his shape. I really like his symmetry and the tiny waist. But Nick's waist looks really small from the back, though. I think Nick Walker has one of the best back double biceps in the business. Not the best lat spread, but best back double. It's really close with Derek. It's better than Samson's, I'll say that. It's better than Andrew Jacked. So, okay. What poses is Belarus going to beat Nick in? Because I have Nick in 5th place, and I have Belarus in 6th. But I think there's a chance that Belarus could potentially beat Nick. But I don't know. This is so hard, man, trying to predict this. I'm just looking at the detail. Like, this is good. This is what, 3 or 4 days out? So just imagine how much drier Belarus is now already. Look at that side tricep. It's pretty crazy, but I really like his physique. It's a fresh, refreshing, clean-looking physique. This is like what bodybuilding, this is what it's clean aesthetics. The muscle looks fresh, not all jacked or juiced up, and like the Nick Walker look, if I'm going to be honest. So yeah, man, he could shock a lot of people, man, because we haven't seen his physique on the Olympia stage, and it's going to stand out. I think it's going to stand out. The only thing, look at this back double, is the quads from the front is where we're going to have an issue with Belarus. Excuse me. We saw that picture of where did I see this? Right there, this one. You see the quads. I don't know, guys. I mean, the quads, what do you think? Are they going to hold up to Nick Walker, Samson, Derek's quads, Hadi Chupin's shredded quads? I don't think so. Just not enough going on in the quads there. That's man. You imagine if he had crazy quads, like he'd be the Mr. Olympia already. But I don't. These quads. See him standing next to Phil Heath there. But we're gonna see. The upper body looks crazy. Chest is striated, everything. Look at the arms, man. So Belarus is overrated. No, he's not overrated. Nick has the best side chest, most muscular. Yeah. Phil beats him. Phil, yeah, maybe he's beating him in the shot. So that's Baruz. Um, then we have Samson. We looked at Derek. Looked at. Okay, let's take a look at Hadi Shupan. Now, people were like, "Okay, what's going on with the delts?" This is why I'm like, I'm not sure if his delts are going to look too pointy. You know, when they were pointy that one year, like, oh man, that doesn't look good. That's not a good look. And then I kind of see it here, like, right? The delts, not a lot of striations back there. I don't know, Hadi. I don't know, brother. What do you guys think of the delts on Hadi Shupan? Damn. Come on, Hadi. You don't need all that back there. It's too much, Hadi Shupan. Damn. So I don't know if Hadi's going to win it this year. If that's the look they're going for, I don't know. Of course, he's going to look insane from the front. I mean, he's just crazy. Right? I wish we could see some Andrew Jack updates. Face is shredded. It's got the shredded veins and the. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it's this one photo. Okay. There's Hadi Shupan 9 hours ago. We got Hadi. Andrew jacked. Is all the buzz right now because of one man in particular, Phil Clayhar, making the prediction that Andrew Jack is going to win. We're going to see. Is he ready? His face looks ready. But is the glutes and hams ready? We're going to find out. I'm going to find that video. Because it's just a reminder of what the potential is with this man. Like, let's do a little analysis. So if he comes in shredded, is he going to lose fullness in the quads? That's my only worry. Right? Are the quads going to get a little stringy? That's the concern. The upper body, not an issue. Nasty upper body. Crazy abs. Good midsection. To me, I can tell he's holding some water even here. Through the chest, he's a little bit of film of water still. He's really muscular, but he's not dried out. You can see a little film there still. So if he's dry, then it's going to be scary to see what he looks like. The side quad, that's what I'm going to be looking for in Andrew. Is the hamstring improved? Is the glute tie-in this area? Is it tighter here? Is the skin thinner on this area right here? I'm going to be looking there. I'm going to be looking on the side glute. Is the glute striations here? Or is it going to be thicker skin like this? That means he's not in shape. So Phil Clayhar says he's in shape. So I'm taking the word for it. So I look at all those little details. The arm looks crazy here, chest. But is he going to have the fullness with being extra lean? And then you got the glutes. You can see here, it's a little bit of stretchy skin here still, right? Didn't pull all the fat off. There's a lot of muscle back here. Good quad sweep from the back. So I think Derek gets scrutinized. I think Derek needs more hamstring from the back, like from this angle. Derek, you saw the post I made about Derek Lunsford's arm versus Ronnie Coleman's arm. That went viral. 1.4 million views on Instagram with the comparison with Derek's bicep versus Ronnie Coleman's bicep. I was like, so I'm critical of Derek too. I don't think I'm being critical of Andrew. I'm just saying like what I want to see improved on him. If he's going to move up to first place at the Mr. Olympia, which is a prediction by Phil, or second, battling with Samson. So that's when I'm just trying to like, what do we need to look for tomorrow when he's hitting these shots? Because you can see a little bit there. There's a little bit of glute striation coming in there. The tie-in a little tighter there. But he also needs to work on his posing a little bit. Like, is that back double not hitting it the best? This is the money shot. This is the money shot. He's going to win that pose. He's going to win that pose even against Hadi Choopan, I think. Especially if he's even more shredded. His waist is going to be even tighter. You know, he's got the quad feathers. So he's got all the genetics there. I really want to see him improve. If he goes to third place, that's a win for Andrew Jack in my books. What is this? What is going on in the cut? Knicks fans are goofs. It's always poor Nick, poor Nick. I can agree on most predictions. I think Nick will place a bit higher. If Nick doesn't win, his mom will beat up the judges. Well, remember all the hype of Nick Walker going into the Pittsburgh Pro? Remember, everyone's like, he's going to win the Pittsburgh Pro, all the hype. The judges are going to have to give it to him. He's so popular, he's going to win. Didn't win. And off, Derek Lunsford beat Nick Walker. Why should anything be different at the Olympia? Especially with, from what I'm hearing, an improved Derek Lunsford is coming to the Olympia. Dave Palumbo said it. A couple insiders have said it that I won't name names because I don't want to give away my intel and then they're not going to give me the intel anymore. So I'm not going to say who it is, but they have seen the photos. They're saying Derek's going to win. I mean, anyone can say what they want to say, but those are pretty prominent people saying that Derek's going to win and that he looks reminiscent of Phil Heath from the back with the conditioning, that his quads are improved and pretty gnarly. That's why I don't know if I should switch my first place prediction. I don't know. So that's Andrew Jacked. One more. Martin Fitzwater. That's a bit of a wild card. Where do you guys think Martin Fitzwater is going to place? We've got the quad update here. Where's Martin going to place? Fifth? There's Martin's quads. I mean, the quads they're ready. The quads is ready. Can Martin beat Derek? I don't think so. From the back shots, no. Derek has improved from the side poses. He's improved his ab shot. I don't know if it's enough. His front double bicep beats Martin. His front lat spread kind of beats Martin's. They both have terrible front lat spread. Or not very good, I should say. Be a little bit more politically correct in my verbiage, my vocabulary. And then what other poses? Most muscular. Oh yeah, Martin wins the most muscular against Derek. Martin has one of the best most musculars in the league. So we're gonna see. See if we got any last minute updates with Martin here. He's dry. He's ready. He's going to come in shredded because he's pissed off about what happened in Pittsburgh. And he said that. He says, I'm pissed off. He's like, I got a chip on my shoulder and I'm coming for this. Could Martin beat Nick Walker? He only lost to Nick Walker last time in the New York Pro by 1 point. So there could throw a wrench in some things for you Nick Walker fans. Maybe Martin gets 5th and Nick gets 6th or something. I feel like some crazy stuff's going to happen. Maybe there'll be a lot of upset Nick Walker fans and they'll be down in 5th. Or you're going to hear me complaining after prejudging on Friday when they're like, damn, Nick Walker's doing good. Shit. He proved me wrong. Well, I've always said that Nick Walker can get as high as 2nd. I'm going to put it 2nd. I'll give 2nd to Nick Walker all day long. But does he deserve to be the champ? No. If the other guys are off, yes. Go ahead, take the title. If those guys missed their peak, then shame on them. But everyone says Nick Walker can win if the others are off. Milos, Dennis, Neil Hill even said that on the Cutler cast. Dave Palumbo says that. Armand. Everyone says Nick. There's a few people that just outright think Nick Walker can win, but my thing is those other guys have way better structure, and so they need to be off in order for Nick to win. And I guarantee you he's going to be controlling his midsection, that's for sure. I mean, if he lets that midsection slip, you know who's going to be talking about it? This guy right here. I'll be taking the screenshots. I'll be zooming in on the stomach. Brett Wilkins. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be an awesome top 6. Everyone, it looks like they're coming in shredded and dry. So, shit, this is a really hard prediction. Whoever predicts the top 5 correctly, kudos to them. Tonio's latest update. What do you think with Tonio? Is this crazy shape with Tonio? Is he as dry as the others? Is Martin's quads? No. I wouldn't say they're as grainy as Martin's. I'm not the only one that says Martin can beat Nick. Maybe in a couple years ago, man. I don't know about now. Probably not. Yeah, Tony looks good. That's a good front lat spread. Very nice structure. Good symmetry. I would like to see the calves a little bit bigger there. Kind of throws off the shape there a little bit, but do the judges really care about calves nowadays? I don't think so. So we're gonna see what Tonio looks like. Okay, guys, I gotta give my final prediction here. I gotta do this. I gotta put it on the line. Let me share my screen. Let me zoom in here. Can you guys, let me move my, you can kind of see this name. Okay, you can see the names. Okay. Maybe if I make this smaller. What is this? No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. There we go. What is that one? 10 layout. Okay. So you can see here Phil's prediction. Phil has Andrew jacked first place. So there's my predictions, guys. Oh yeah, good veto. We looked at good veto, so I might change it. This is where I'm changing it now. This is the final change here. Okay, so I have Samson in first. Damn. Derek. I got to change Derek. Derek's not coming in fourth. This is not. So I'm going to keep Samson in first. I'm going to put Derek in second place. Big change. Huge swing. Fourth to second based off the intel that's coming in last minute. Third goes to Hadi Shupa. Taking Andrew jacked out of third. I know Phil said that he's shredded and he's going to win, but I just think that, man, Hadi is going to be so crazy looking and condition 2 in a more grainy, dry condition versus Andrew jacked that I just can't see Andrew getting ahead. Nobody has Andrew in the top 5 out of all the YouTubers and commentators, and everyone is throwing Andrew jacked in 6, 7. It's really sad. Are you guys trying to change my influence me to change my prediction? Man, I don't know. I just have a feeling Derek is gonna come with it. So then first, second, third, fourth, I gotta change fourth. Gonna move Nick Walker up to fourth. Gonna give him a little extra here. Damn it. Nick Walker. That's good. That's a good placement in this lineup for Nick. Fourth. Got these freaks. Yeah, I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Good. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot about ChatGPT. Let me open that link so I don't forget to tell you guys about ChatGPT. Thank you, brother. I almost forgot about this. I've been asking Chat every day what the updates are, and he's changing it. I keep going, it. I have to call it it. It's not a person. I keep saying he. Okay, let me change this. It's getting dark in here. Okay, let me go back to my predictions. Let me close out these windows. Okay, so first, second, third, fourth, Nick Walker. Fifth, Behrooz Tabani. Sixth, wait a minute, Andrew. No, wait a minute. Damn it. Is Behrooz going to beat Andrew, or is Andrew going to beat Behrooz? My it's telling me fifth is going to be Baruz. So sixth place goes to Andrew Jacked. Phil Clayhar is not going to be happy with me. Hey, if Andrew Jack wins or comes in second or third, which I originally had him in third, but now I'm changing him to sixth. Damn, because I haven't seen anything. How am I supposed to predict? I can only really predict when I've seen him last. I haven't seen what he looks like. This is tough, guys. And then in seventh, so Andrews in sixth, Baruz is in fifth. That leaves Martin and still in seventh. Okay, that's okay. Eighth, Tonio, yeah. Ninth, Urs, yeah. 10th, William, but I'm just going to put 10th for Brandon because it could be 10th or William in 10th. William or Brandon in 10th, I mean. Then you still have, look at all these guys. You got Regan Grimes, Akeem, Goodvito, Jordan Hutchinson's looking really good. Let's take a look at Jordan. Do you think Jordan could potentially get in the top 10? Could he beat Urs? He looks really good. Let me share my screen. Yeah. I do want him to control his stomach a little bit more. Great shape. He's got to hold that stomach in, Jordan. Hold it in. I don't want a turtle shell. He's got to. Yeah. It looks good. It's going to be a battle. Because, you got Urs and then you got Jordan. I mean, it's just that what's throws me off a little bit with his physique is the turtle shell, where it humps out a bit. Nick Walker also has that when he hits his ab and thigh. It's a turtle shell. So just that throws me off. So I'm going to keep Jordan out of the top 10. It's so hard. Anything below fifth is hard to predict. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, good veto. Could good veto beat Urs? No. Could good veto beat Tonio? Potentially. Didn't good veto beat Tonio in Brazil? Arnold or something? No, that was Rafael, I think, Brandeo. Can good veto beat Martin? No. Can he beat Baruz? No. This is how I'm keeping him out of the top 10. Can he beat William? Potentially. Although William looks really good. Can he beat Brandon Curry? Here, let me just go all the way here. Here. So 10th. So I'll put 11th for Brandon. I'll put, who's going to be 12th? Good veto in 12th. It's crazy to say that. Jordan in 13th. Regan 14th. Wow. Wait a minute, Akeem Williams. Look at how hard this is. Yeah, I'm going to keep Akeem 15th. And then, 16th in Exilla. 16th, Brett Wilkins. 16th, Saz. Because they don't count after 16th. So they're all last place. So, yeah, there we go. That's it. 8:30 Thursday night. Final prediction. Samson out. I'm sticking with it. I'm gonna stick. If I get it wrong, get it wrong. Who cares? Just gonna go with it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I think Samson's. I'm predicting him to win, but I think Derek might win. If that makes sense. I truly believe. But then Nick Walker could come out there looking dry and crazy looking, and very impressive in the poses. Sharp, side chest, side tricep, most muscular. Back double bicep could be crazy, gnarly ripped. So he ends up beating Derek in these poses, and I'm like, holy shit, Nick Walker. So I don't know, man. That's tough. Damn. This is really tough, guys. I just, yeah, I have Urs in 9th. Urs is a freak. I mean, you can't. Like, even standing with who we are considering the best bodybuilder of all time right now, Keon Pearson, even though he hasn't won the Open yet. But now, guys, I want to ask you something here. I'm going to pause this at a certain point right there. Are you guys a little bit concerned with the midsection of Keon? Now, when I saw this, I was like, okay, he's carb loading right now, so there's a bit of distension in his stomach. Are you guys seeing this, or am I just crazy, or is anyone noticing this little bubble belly there? But I'm saying, okay, he's eating a lot of carbs right now. He's carb loading. He's not digesting it because he's drinking the water. You can't really digest. If anyone that has competed before knows that feeling where it just sits in your stomach and doesn't go anywhere, that's what I think's happening here. So a little bit of distension here on Keon, but I'm assuming they'll be able to rectify that by showtime. It's a little bit. Okay, so you guys are noticing it too. I was just wondering if it was just me that picked up on that, but let's let it play. Look at that right there, right there. Look at that. And then watch when he turns to the side, it really sticks out. One, boom. Got to be careful. Pushing all that weight. Put on 12 pounds in 1 year. Although his waist is tiny. Like maybe I'm just, again, he's carb loading. He's carb loading. I'm going to blame it on the carb load. We're going to leave it at that. Blame it on the carb load. He's a freak. Look at the hamstrings. And that's, wait till he drops the water on this shit. It's going to be insane, the hamstrings and glutes. He's still got to drop the water. Here, let's let it run through. You guys can see his midsection here. It wasn't going in, it was sticking out when he hit the oblique shot. So he's going to turn here. Boom. It doesn't want to move. It's sticking out. So that's interesting to see on Keon. But sure, he'll pull it together. Crazy, crazy glutes and hammies. Urs looks good there too. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, ChatGPT. Before we leave, ChatGPT. So this is the last update from October 8th. So you can see here, I prompted ChatGPT. I said, as of today, have your top, I'm just going to copy and paste this. And then I'm going to ask him the same question again and see what ChatGPT says as an update, as a final update before prejudging. So he has Derek first. So it has Derek first, Hottie second, Samson third, Andrew Jack fourth, Nick Walker fifth. Okay, so let's ask ChatGPT. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. Final ChatGPT prediction. Here we go. Is he going to keep it the same or is he going to change it? Oh, shit. Minor shuffle. Minor shuffle here last minute. ChatGPT. What has it done? It's not changing anything. It's still the same. First is Derek. Second, Hottie. Third, Samson. Andrew, fourth. Nick. What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Derek first, second, Hottie. Derek first, second, Hottie. Third, Andrew, fourth. Yeah, it's the same. Okay, what is it? What? But what are you changing, chat? He said a minor shuffle. Oh, maybe it's just saying that there was a minor shuffle from yesterday. Same thing. Okay. So, okay, the final prediction for ChatGPT. Derek Lunsford in first. Hottie Shupon in second. Samson Dauda in third. Andrew Jackson fourth. And Nick Walker in fifth. And why is he saying this? Why is ChatGPT saying this? At everyone's best, Derek's back shot plus midsection control give him the most ways to win. Hottie is the live upset on sheer hardness. Samson's shape is still the front. If he's truly steals from the front. Andrews, yeah, okay. I think this is the same thing. Let me ask you one thing about Nick Walker. I'm going to say why don't, oops, I can't see what I'm typing. Why don't you think Nick Walker will win this year? Speak to me, chat. Okay. Short version, Nick can win, okay, but he needs a very specific script. I'm not picking at him because everyone's best, the IFBB criteria, tilt towards guys with better structure taper in rear dominance. Here's why. The front double, front lat, ab and thigh, Nick's midsection control is the swing factor. When it pushes out even a little bit, the V-taper collapses. He loses the silhouette battle to Derek Samson. They start with wider clavicle to waist ratios, yeah, and usually read cleaner here. Back double shots. Nick is thick, but Derek is off, and often Hottie brings sharper glute ham detail and cleaner back separation, which wins a lot of the scorecard ground where shows are often decided. Presentation and flow, Samson's lines, Derek's pose control tend to edge out Nick's overall polish when all three are on. So Nick's path to the title Arrive granite dry and full while keeping the waist locked. The front double, most muscular and transitions. The side poses, side chest, side try on density and separation. Make back double bicep competitive through sharper erectors and glute ham grain. And number 4, one of Derek Samson Hottie is 3 to 5% off flat, watery, or midsection fades. If those boxes get checked, he can absolutely upset everybody here. But with all 4 near their peak, the scoring math still leans Derek Samson Hottie. Nick, because of the taper, rear poses advantage. Okay, so basically saying what I'm saying, what everyone else is saying, that Nick Walker only wins if these guys are off. It's not outright giving it to Nick. And it's a structure thing, guys. It's a structural flaw that Nick has, and I'm trying to explain that to you guys. But you love Nick so much you can't overlook that stuff, I guess. And I get it. If you're a Nick Walker fan, you're going to be a fan regardless of his flaws and structural flaws and all that stuff. Is Nick Walker a good poser? No, it's not. He's a pretty basic poser. Does he have smooth transitions and graceful flow when he's posing like Samson and Derek and Hunt? No, he doesn't. He's pretty bland on stage, to be honest. That's it. A lot of these guys are just super like enthralled with Nick and his muscle mass, but I feel like Dorian Yates was even better poser and like more graceful on stage than Nick Walker. But it is what it is. It's just his style. I get it. That's right. That's his style. That's that's just who Nick is. Nothing wrong with that. I don't like how he hits the front double bicep. It's just straight up and down kind of. But what's this? Would any of this type of thing be called into question at the professional UFC event weigh-in? IFB don't like being called out for politics. Up your game, get it right. Yeah, get it right. I'm signing off. It's been over an hour. I only like to do these for an hour. No, Nick is just good about being a fan. He's top 3. Yeah, I can see Nick being top 3. I just can't see him surpassing Derek, Hottie, or Samson. But we haven't seen him stand next to Hottie or Samson in a while. In a while. We've seen him next to Derek. Derek still beat him barely. So we don't know. And come on, guys. We don't want Nick just to win so Bob gets embarrassed. I mean, I would love that, but it doesn't justify Nick Walker winning just so we can see that happen. That's a stupid thing to say. I hear other people saying, "Oh, I just love to see. I kind of want Nick just to win, so Bob has to call his name out." I'm like, come on, like that's come on. I don't want that just for that. Whatever. And I hate Bob Chicarella. I would love to see that. The only good thing I'm going to celebrate if Nick does win is that that's going to happen. And then he's going to have to stand with Nick for 5 minutes and interview him after he said he's going to announce him 8th place. It'd be hilarious. But I know, so I don't want it to be that type of a reasoning for him to win. He needs to win because he's the best man on the stage. But we're going to see some freaks up there. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up again. My final prediction, I'm going to call it. I'm just going to leave this. I'm getting tired of this. I can't keep changing this. Samson Dowdo first. Derek Lunsford second. Toddy Shupin third. Nick Walker fourth. Beruz Tabani fifth. I can't believe I'm saying Andrew Dax sixth after the intel that Phil Clayhar has given me, but he just has not been able to pull through at the Olympia, Andrew Jack. So 6th place, Andrew Jack. Martin Fitzwater in 7th. Tony O'Burton in 8th. Urs Kalzinski in 9th. William Bonek in 10th. Brandon Curry in 11th. Good Video in 12th. Jordan Hutchinson 13th. Regan Grimes 14th. Akeem Williams 15th. Nick Zilla 16th. Brett 16th. Hassan 13th. 16th. All right. Okay, guys. Thanks again for joining. Appreciate you guys. It's going to be crazy tomorrow. So I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for the 212 prejudging. It's going to be a quick 212. There's not that many guys in the class. So, but we get to see Keon and Sean Clarita, who I heard is looking pretty crazy. So, all right. All right, guys. What time is it? Okay. I'm going to make a protein shake. Okay, guys. See you guys tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be excited for this. Sucks that we have to wait till 6 p.m. for the men's open, but we'll see them. Okay, see you guys. Peace.